What is going on, everybody? So, it is Wednesday. Time for some deadlifts. This is a max effort week, so we're going to be hitting some heavy deadlifts. Now, I did play with the camera angle a little bit on my deadlifts here. I'm not really sure which one I like the best, but I think I like the little side angle that I did after this a little bit better. It gives me a better view of everything, and I get to see my back and all that good stuff. You don't get to see me as well, but I get to see all the important things as I pull. So, I'm going to probably stick with that. Now, on to the important stuff. Did a really nice pull session here. As a matter of fact, this set right here was heavier, feeling anyway, than what the 485 I pulled was. The 485, I really thought I was going to struggle and stall and be just horrible with. And as you can see, I pulled that strong. I was real satisfied with the pull on this. I could have pulled back a little bit better and stayed on my heels a little bit. But honestly, not disappointed. It didn't hurt my back or anything like that. It actually felt really good and solid. And then came into the rep work and still had enough energy to do 2 sets of this. And really just killed it on deadlifts. And I don't think you can tell, but through the socks, my shin started bleeding about halfway through. That must mean I was pulling up against my shins pretty good. I couldn't understand how, though. I did pull the sock off, and it didn't look like it tore my skin up that bad, so maybe I just had some thin skin there or something. I don't know. But anyway, that happens. It's nothing to be ashamed of. If your shins are bleeding after your deadlift, you know you did it right. So, moving on to the pause squats here, you'll notice that I'm wearing my belt on my pause squats. I talked to the guy that I'm basically working with and is coaching me through this whole powerlifting routine and kind of showing me the ropes and everything. And he recommended basically, since I'm so far out from an actual competition, to just go ahead and use the belt on light days. That way I continue to keep a feel for the belt and what it's actually going to be like and all that good stuff without really using the belt for anything. And that way I get stronger without it on my heavy days and basically keep a feeling for it on my light days. Because my light days are more for technique and explosiveness than anything. So that's why there's a lot of sets and real low reps, is to keep an explosive type element to it and really just give myself a chance to recover in between my heavy days. So that's why I'm wearing the belt. That's the whole idea behind it. It's a different change of pace for me. I'm actually going to say that I do like it quite a bit. It really actually does allow me to set back and get real nice and deep in the squat and then pause and then come back up without an issue. It's not necessarily that the belt's helping me all that much, but it does really suck trying to get used to hitting depth with the belt while you're trying to focus on the big heavy weight on your back. With the light days, it's not anything that I can't handle normally, so I kind of like it. That means I can focus on what I'm doing with the belt and not necessarily have to worry about the weight as much. So I know I can move the weight, now I can focus on the belt, that type of thing. So really actually enjoying the fact that I'm doing it on my light days. Something different, something that I think actually made pause squats better. I really think there's no way that pause squats could get worse, so definitely made them better. So we move on to the pause bench shortly after this, and I like the pause bench. Definitely enjoying it. I moved up to 205 on that, and it was pretty solid. The bar speed was really good. The very last rep on usually the 3 on the set was kind of slow, but nothing that was dramatic. And I was definitely pausing really well off my chest and everything and getting a really nice setup. Real good arch, real nice and tight, and very happy overall with that. So, been focusing on my arch and on my setup quite a bit. And also been focusing on my foot placement. I'm trying to get my heels out instead of in. I've actually watched a video that recommended that. and said it would help keep my butt on the bench, which is a big issue of mine. I've also been paying attention more to my shoulder placement and trying not to shrug as much. That also helped quite a bit. So those are some things I'm doing with my bench, and so far it's been working really well. You may also notice that I'm not pressing straight up. That's also a good thing. I'm doing more of an arc to keep the shoulder joint the way it's supposed to, and really just been focusing on the technique of my bench quite a bit because of how much it's stalled and just how big of a pain in the butt it's been lately. Also really like this camera angle too. It's given me a chance to use some software to watch my bar path and everything, which I may actually link. I got it from Bryce Lewis. He has a video. I'll link his video in the description box, and you guys can just check that out and see if you want to use it. But anyway, it's given me some good information and really kind of shown me a few things and show me some things I need to work on. And hopefully that'll improve my bench press all in all. But anyway, that was my workout for Wednesday. I hope you like it. If you did, you know what to do. And as always, until next time.